Hey everyone, welcome back collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're exploring two surprising US quarter dollar coins that many people overlook: the 1970 Washington quarter and the 1978 quarter. These coins might look ordinary, but certain rare varieties, minting mistakes, and high-grade examples can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In this video I'll show you exactly what to look for from double dies, off-center strikes, high-grade MS66 and MS267 gems, and even rare transitional errors. Whether you're a hobby collector or someone who wants to check their pocket change for hidden value, you're going to want to watch this till the end. So grab your coins, sit back, and let's uncover the hidden treasures inside these common quarters and find out which ones are worth big money. Let's get started. First up, today we're diving deep into one specific coin that many folks overlook: the 1970 Washington quarter. That's the quarter struck in 1974 at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark, from the United States of America. We'll cover everything from its history, design, mintage numbers, current market value, rare error varieties, how to spot them, condition grading, and whether it's worth chasing one today. If you're into coins or just happen to find one of these in your pocket change, you'll want to stick around. Let's start with the basics: the design and specifications. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, based on Howden's 1785 sculpture facing left with liberty above and the date 1974 at the bottom. The motto, "In God We Trust," is on the left side of his chin. On the reverse you'll find the eagle with wings outspread perched on a bundle of arrows and olive branch beneath, with United States of America quarter dollar and E pluribus unum. The edges readed. The composition for these clad quarters since 1965 is a copper core with copper nickel outer layers, 75% copper, 25% nickel on the outer over a pure copper core. The diameter is about 24.3 millimeters and weight around 5.67 grams. This all aligns with standard Washington quarters of that era. Now the mintage and rarity side. According to trusted sources, the 1974 Washington quarter had a mintage of 353,160,300 coins. That's over 300 million pieces, which means this coin is definitely common in terms of how many were produced. With such a large number in circulation, it's not considered rare in its standard form. That means most circulated examples are plentiful because of that. Unless the coin is in exceptionally high grade or contains a special error, you shouldn't expect massive premiums just from the date and mint mark alone. So what's it worth? In everyday circulated condition, this coin is typically worth roughly face value or just a little more. As one reference shows, the typical circulated value of a 1974 Washington quarter is around 30 cents to 85 cents depending on where. If you have an uncirculated example mint state or MS, the value climbs. For example, uncirculated MS65 grade examples recently sold in the ballpark of $20 to $30 United States dollars in typical condition. However, the auction records show that very high-grade specimens, MS67 or better, can reach hundreds, but those are exceedingly rare for this date and mint. The takeaway: common date, large mintage, moderate value unless exceptional. But here's where it gets interesting: errors and varieties. Even a common coin like this one can jump in value if it includes a dramatic minting mistake or unusual variety. Some of the error types to watch for on a 1974 include off-center strikes when the blank is not properly aligned under the die, resulting in a portion of the design missing, die cracks or die breaks, planchet errors, wrong metal or wrong size blank, and double dies where the die was impressed incorrectly, causing doubling of letters or date. For instance, one known dramatic example, a 1974 quarter struck on a Lincoln cent planchet, wrong metal size, has been documented. If you find a coin like that, it can be a major find. Let's talk more about spotting those error coins. First, when checking your 1974 quarter, look at the mint mark D after the date. Ensure it's clearly a Denver mint mark and in the right place. Next, inspect the edge and surface under good lighting and magnification. Are the letters crisp? Are there any doubling or shadowing of letters? Liberty, In God We Trust. The date. Is the coin fully centered or is part of the design pushed off the blank end? Off-center strike. Also check the planchet. Does the metal look different, for example copper instead of clad? Or is the coin unusually thin or small? Any major deviation should trigger a closer look or submission to a grading service, because many error coins are subtle, always compare to a normal example under the same conditions. Next up, grading condition and its impact on value. With coins like the 197 quarter, condition matters a lot. A circulated coin with wear will fetch near face value, plus perhaps a few dollars once you enter the uncirculated category. No wear sharp details and good luster, the premium begins. Grades like MS63, MS65, MS67 are used by grading services such as Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). According to PCGS Coinfax, the 197 in regular business strike has a very large survival estimate, millions. That means most uncirculated examples you find are likely in the lower end of the MS grades. High-end specimens, MS67 plus, are rare and command far higher values, so if you're buying or selling, always check the grade and verify the coin's holder certification if applicable. What about investing or collecting this coin today? Since the 197 is common, it's not typically a major premium date in the Washington quarter series. If your goal is to build a complete set of Washington quarters from 1932 onward, then the 197 is a realistic and affordable fill. If your goal is speculative investment, hoping it jumps in value dramatically, then you'd likely need an uncirculated high grade or a rare era variety to realize serious upside. For everyday collectors in Pakistan or elsewhere who pick up a 197 quarter in change or at a local coin show, the expectation should be modest, appreciating the coin for its interest rather than expecting doubling your money overnight. Here's a little call to action. If you happen to find a 1974 quarter, don't immediately assume it's worth hundreds of dollars. Start by checking condition and mint mark. Is it a well-preserved, uncirculated piece? Is there an obvious error, off-center, wrong planchet, doubled die? If yes, then consider having it graded by a reputable service. Otherwise, it might just be a solid addition to your collection. For shops or coin hunters, buy it reasonably. Store it safely. Avoid cleaning it, as cleaning can drastically reduce value, and document condition. If you plan to subscribe to more coin collecting content, here's a quick plug. Don't forget to hit subscribe below, ring the bell for notifications, and drop a comment if you've encountered any rare 1974 quarters in your change. To conclude, the 197 Washington quarter is a fascinating piece of American coinage history. A large mintage, typical design, and plenty of availability, yet it still holds intrigue because of the potential for errors and high-grade gems. If you hold one in your hand, admire the design, check for condition, look closely for anything unusual, and document it carefully. Whether you're a casual collector, a serious numismatist, or you stumbled upon one in a jar of coins, it deserves respect. Thanks for joining me in this deep dive, and if you enjoyed this longer form exploration, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for future coin stories, and stay tuned for our next coin quest. Happy hunting, and may your next quarter be the one that surprises you. Next up, today's deep dive episode is dedicated to one of the most commonly circulated and widely recognized American coins, the 1978 quarter dollar of the United States of America. While millions of these coins were produced, there are still rare variations, high-grade examples, and mint state treasures hiding in collections, coin jars, and pocket change. In this video, we explore the value, mint details, condition, grading, potential worth, and hidden errors of the 1978 U.S. quarter. So sit back and enjoy this long, detailed guide designed to give you everything you need to know. The 1978 U.S. quarter features the classic Washington portrait designed by John Flanagan. The obverse shows George Washington facing left with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1978. On the reverse, we see the iconic American eagle perched on a bundle of arrows surrounded by olive branches, a symbol of American strength and readiness for peace. This quarter is part of the long-running Washington quarter series, 1932 to 1998, and was minted before the state quarters era began. When it comes to minting details, the 1978 quarter was produced at two U.S. mints, Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, and Denver Mark D. Combined, they produced hundreds of millions, which makes this coin common in circulation. However, its value becomes interesting in mint state grades, particularly MS65, MS66, and extremely rare MS67 quarters from this era are notoriously hard to find in high condition due to heavy circulation, weak strikes, and metal wear. Let's talk about value and worth. A circulated 1978 quarter is typically worth 25 cents, but Collectors pay more for higher grades in uncirculated condition. The value rises ms60. Examples may bring $2 $4 ms65. Examples can sell for $25 $50 and rare ms66 specimens may reach $150 or more. The highest graded coins such as ms267 are extremely scarce and can sell anywhere from $400 to $1,000 depending on the market and the presence of exceptional luster or strike quality. What truly excites collectors are rare errors, and the 1978 U.S. quarter has several varieties worth hunting for. Some of the most valuable include off-center strikes, double die, obverse DDO, double die, reverse DDR, clipped blankets, and broad strikes. Certain dramatic off-center errors can sell for $150 to $300, while strong double die coins may bring $50 to $200, depending on clarity and rarity. Always check your coins under magnification. Understanding condition is critical. The grading process ranges from poor P1 to perfect mint state. MS70 most 1978 quarters you find in circulation today fall between VG to 8 and VF20, with lots of wear on Washingtons, hair, flat eagle wings, and dull surfaces. High-grade coins, on the other hand, show sharp eagle feathers, crisp lettering, and little to no scratches. Collectors often look for full luster, clean fields, strong strike, and minimal contact marks to justify premium values. Another important detail is that the 1978 quarter is made of copper nickel clad, not silver. Many beginners wonder if this year contains silver, but only quarters made before 1965 were 90% silver. However, the absence of silver doesn't affect the collectible value of rare, high grade, or error. Examples: some quarters from 1978 also display toning, natural color changes caused by oxidation, which can increase value if the toning is attractive and colorful. Collectors also care about mint sets and proof-like appearances. Although 1978 did not include an official proof quarter in general circulation, some coins from the mint set show strong luster and appear almost proof-like. These coins can be valuable when graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. A well-preserved mint set specimen with high brightness and strong strike often sells for significantly more than standard circulation coins. If you are searching for these coins, start by checking your old coin rolls, inherited collections, or even pocket change. Millions still circulate today, and occasionally uncirculated examples surface from old bank rolls. If you believe you have a rare or error coin, consider getting it graded. This can multiply its value. Many collectors have turned a simple pocket find 1978 quarter into hundreds of dollars with the right mint state, grade, or rare error classification. Before we wrap up this long and detailed guide, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily coin value videos. Your support helps us continue creating long, informative content for coin lovers across the world. Drop a comment below telling us what year coin you want us to review next, whether it's US coins, Canadian coins, UK coins, or rare foreign collectibles. We bring you full detailed scripts, values, and history every day. Thanks for watching this in-depth exploration of the 1978 United States quarter dollar, and happy collecting.